Traditional wedding. Gbogbo olólùfẹ́ rẹ̀ ń retí rẹ̀ ètò ìgbésọ̀ traditional wedding. Ẹ̀bùn lóríṣiríṣi wedding gives away. Ìgbésọ̀ traditional wedding. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Ìgbésọ̀ traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó mọ̀ ní lọ́gbọ́n. Ìgbésọ̀ traditional wedding. Ṣé ti gbọ́? Ètò lẹ́sọ̀ traditional wedding ló lọ lọ́wọ́. Ó yá give them. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Lẹ́sọ̀ traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó kọ́ ní lọ́gbọ́n. Lẹ́sọ̀ traditional wedding. Come on. Every Tuesday on Instagram. Every Tuesday on Facebook. 6 p.m. UK time. Every Tuesday on Facebook. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fún ni lóye. Let's talk traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fún ni lóye. Let's talk traditional weddings. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí, ẹ̀yin tèmi nílé lóko lẹ́yìn òde. Mo kára lé, mo kérò ọ̀nà, mo kọ́kùnrin, mo kóbìnrin, mo kọ́mọdé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kí àgbàlagbà wípé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò yìí. Lórí ètò láwa, ètò wa, ètò yín. Ètò kan náà tí gbogbo wa mọ̀ sí ètò ìgbéyàwó. Let's talk traditional weddings and more with Bùnmi the Royals. Àmọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìṣe wa lórí ètò yìí kó tó di pé aṣọ nǹkan ṣe é pé ẹ kájúbà ọba kọ́dá ayé, ọba àṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run, ọba àná, ọba àìní, ọba títa ayérayé kọrin kése, ẹlẹ́bùrú ìkẹ́, ọba tó tóbi ní ipá àti agbára, ọba tó tó ní ipa tó kọ̀ tí ò pani tó ṣe pé ṣe ló ń pani mọ́. Ancient of days, I am that I am. Lord, we give you glory for yet another beautiful opportunity to come online today. Thank you for all that you have done for us. I want to appreciate you for my life and the life of these amazing people that are watching me on this show. Thank you, Lord God Almighty. Mo ṣe máa sọ fún wa ní ọ̀sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀. Olúwabùnmi lèmi jẹ́ aya òṣìbẹ̀rù tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ sí Bùnmi the Royals, alága ìdúró, alága ìjókòó, MC, olóòtú ètò ìgbéyàwó with godly swagger. Yeah, we are here again, people, to do our thing. I want to appreciate everybody for joining me every week. I mean, that to me, that means a lot. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate those people that are supporting us on this show, especially the Jelenke Duchess. Níbi tí wọ́n ti ń taṣọ ọkùnrin, taṣọ obìnrin, ọmọdé lè fẹ́ tàgbà ní aṣọ ìyàwó, aṣọ ìyá ìyàwó, aṣọ bàbá ìyàwó, aṣọ ọkọ ìyàwó, aṣọ ọmọ ìyàwó lẹ fẹ́ ni, aṣọ ẹbí ni, ó wà ní Jelenke Duchess. Kò sí ní tẹ́lẹ̀ fi ṣayẹyẹ tí ẹ̀ ní rí lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Thank you, the amazing Jelenke Duchess, for your support. Mo ti fẹ́ pàtìkù náà dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ Lizelle Fabrics all the way from Dallas, Texas. Thank you, Lizelle Fabrics. We appreciate you. Also, I want to appreciate the amazing Celebration International Magazine for your support every week. Celebration International Magazine. Do you want your events on your magazine, whether e-magazine or even the paper magazine? Celebration International Magazine is the people to contact. Thank you for all your support every week. Also, I want to appreciate the amazing First Rate Global. Thank you, First Rate Global. They specialize in estates agency. If you're looking for land, a property, they sell blocks. They sell all building, anything about your building. Contact them. Or you want to buy land, please contact them. And also, I want to appreciate all these amazing people that are joining me today, especially my beautiful, gorgeous Midday. Thank you, Midday. Midday is here and Midday is greeting us. Midday is saying good evening, my beautiful auntie and everyone. Thank you so much. Okay, you all know what I always ask for every week, people. I'm asking you to do me a favor, as I would always ask for every week. The two favors that I'm asking you to do for me is, number one, remind people that the show has started. Some people are busy somewhere now, and then later they'll come and say, it's so painful, I don't know how I managed to forget. Please, if you know anybody that would normally be here and they are not here, please remind them that the show has started. Also, please, you can also share the show, share, click on the share button and share the show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you. God bless you. I can see some new people here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are here for the first time on this show, we talk about everything Nigerian traditional
marriage, or we talk about marriage, we talk about home, we talk about family. We discuss a lot of beautiful things, and this show is interactive. It's an interactive show where you're free to air your opinion. You're free to tell us what you feel about any topic that we bring on board. So, if you're here for the first time, please don't be a stranger. Feel free to connect. Feel free to contribute. Feel free to let us know what you think, and then we will be so glad, so glad to have you on board. Okay, before we bring on today's topic, everybody, yep, we're about to bring on today's topic. I'm just going to bring that up. But before we do, you know it. You know the way we do it now. Yeah. We always come here with welcoming ourselves with songs. Yeah. So let me bring up our music for today. Please, people, remind everybody that the show has started. Yep. Tell people that the show has started. I'm trying to also take my time until we have a few more people online, so that nobody miss out on this, because sometimes when people come up and they start bringing us back, what's the topic, what are you guys talking about, so we try as much as possible to wait for people. Okay, give me a second, trying to bring up the music. Thank you guys for your patience. Let's bring up the music. Okay.
This is a message for parents.
Good. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh gosh. Yeah. 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 Hey, oh shit. Tell people the show has started, guys. Remind people that the show has started. Oh yeah. Alright, let's dig it, everybody. Let's dig it, guys. Oh yeah, let me see your dance emoji. Ènìyàn tí mo fẹ́ràn jù. Ìyá mi, bàbá mi, àti ìyàwó mi. Ó ṣe mí dé. Come on. Oh yeah, let's go. Ènìyàn tí mo fẹ́ràn jù. Ìyá mi, bàbá mi, àti ìyàwó mi. Màmá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, àtàbúrò mi. Ó ṣe. Màmá mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, àtàbúrò mi. Oh yeah, come on, let's go. Hey, where's everybody? Come on, let's go, guys. Remind people the show has started, ladies and gentlemen. Your favorite show is online. Hey, Mommy John, look for thank you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. Please, guys, share. Ọ̀rẹ́ ará àtàládùúgbò. Àti pé bí Jésù Olúwa ti wí pé fẹ́ ìkejì rẹ̀. Ó yá. Thank you for joining us, everybody. your love, guys. Let's see your love emoji. Share the show. Remind people that the show has started. Oh yeah, let's dig it. Let me see your dance emoji. Mommy Joanna, look well done. I can see your dance emoji. Thank you. Hey, oh yeah, my YouTube people. I can't hear you. Oh yeah. Yeah. Àṣìyá tó bí wá sáyé. Ìyá tó ṣọlọ́pọ̀ bí wá sáyé. Bàbá ló lọ́kọ̀ tí mo bá wá sáyé. Ẹ ṣé mo máa dúpẹ́ oore tẹ́ ṣe gbogbo. Okay now, I'm enjoying this. Àṣìyá tó bí wá sáyé. Ìyá tó ṣọlọ́kọ̀ bí wá sáyé. Bàbá tó lọ́kọ̀ tí mo bá wá sáyé. Ẹ ṣé mo máa dúpẹ́ oore tẹ́ ṣe gbogbo. Hey, Mukilicious is here, everybody. Hey, my namesake is here. Thank you for joining us. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hey, oh my God, Vicky music in my Tonisha. Hey, Mama Yodele is here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shit. Thank you, Mama Yodele. I trust you. You know they carry last. YouTube okay, I mean Instagram okay, they can play only long more. How about log you out? Oh yeah, come on. Ìyá ló ṣọlọ́kọ̀ bí wá sáyé. Bàbá ló lọ́kọ̀ tí mo bá wá sáyé. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me on this show. Honestly speaking, I was enjoying that. I don't want it to end, but we have to put it to a stop. If we have the opportunity, we'll probably still continue that music. For those that joined us for the first time today, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. If you're here for the first time, this is your favorite show that you don't want to miss. We are here every Tuesday, 6 p.m. UK time. This is ETO IGBEYAWO. Let's talk traditional weddings and more with Bumime Durias, where we discuss everything about traditional marriage, everything about traditional, the wedding, the marriage, the home, the family, and everything that has to do with, family and lifestyle. We discuss a lot of nice topics on this show, and if you're joining us, please be aware that this is not a one-man show. This show is an interactive show where you get to air your opinion, where you get to say whatever you think. And how do you do that? Once we bring up the topic now, we will throw it open. You're free to message me on my WhatsApp number. You're free to leave me a voice note. You're free to call me directly, or you ask to join the show. The number to call is +44 7828 500938. That's +44 7828 500938. One thing that we don't like people doing on this show is just being a passive, viewer. Be part of the discussion. Be part of the conversation. Let's hear your opinion. Okay, without taking too much of time, what have we come here to talk about today? That music says, "Ènìyàn tí mo fẹ́ràn jù, ìyá mi, bàbá mi, àti ìyàwó mi, ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ọ̀rẹ́ mi, àtàbúrò mi, ará ọ̀rẹ́ àtàládùúgbò. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí Jésù Olúwa ti wí pé, fẹ́ ẹnìkejì rẹ." We know the kind of upbringing we have in Africa. It's a community lifestyle. It's a family lifestyle. In Africa, we celebrate family, we celebrate extended family. In fact, in Nigeria, I cannot even remember how many cousins I have that are not even blood related to me. That's how community oriented we are in Africa. Now, this has brought me to what things used to be back in the days and the current generation. And then we wanted to talk about whether or not it's okay for family members, whether immediate or extended family, to live with newlyweds or to live with married couples. Now, before I go too far, I'm sure some of us, the last time we spoke about this book. Yes, my latest book. I forgot to mention that. I was supposed to mention that to us. My latest book, Dictionary and Idioms of Nigerian Traditional Marriage. I want to appreciate everybody one more time who joined me in launching this book. I will not lie to you. I was blown away by the massive show of love. Until today, people are still launching. People are still sending money to me. They are still launching this book. And I said to us that this is not for profit purposes. This is so that I can send this book to as many public libraries, school libraries, secondary school, primary, university libraries as possible. We started that campaign. So for every money you donate, it means we're going to go wide, all over Nigeria, UK, and any other place. If you have anyone or any secondary school, primary, or tertiary institution or public library that you want to nominate for us to donate this book to, please let me know. Even we are able to send this book to the producer of Maso Igbo recently. So please, people, support me in whatever way by sending me DM if you know any school or primary school that you think will be benefit from this. This is something that should be in archive of every book. So thank you so much, everybody. All right, let's go back to our topic. Oh yeah, let's start this conversation. The first thing I was going to throw open to us is number one. Let's start by asking ourselves, as we normally do on this show, is it right for people, extended family or family members to live with newlyweds? Is it okay? Does it make sense? What do you think? I first of all want to hear yes or no. Ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí mọ̀lẹ́bí máa bá ìyàwó àtọkọ tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣègbéyàwó gbé kọ́tẹ̀ má ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣègbéyàwó. Ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí mọ̀lẹ́bí máa bá tọkọ-tìyàwó gbélé, especially the newlyweds? So people, the question is now open. Please, as I always say on this show, this is not it is not a one-man show. It's a conversation. Please leave your comments in the comment section. If you want to call me, you can call me live on +44 7828 500938. If you want to leave me a voice note, maybe you're busy where you are, you can't call me, you want to leave a voice note, please do leave me a voice note on WhatsApp and the same number +44 7828 500938. I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram. Anywhere you are, I want to leave let's have this conversation. Thank you, everybody, and I want to thank those that are joining me again. Thank you, Ayalayo. Hey, Ayalayo Tia, thank you for joining. T-Event, thank you. T-Event Entertainment, thank you for joining. Somebody said nope. In fact, that one is very, very sharp. The answer is so sharp. Somebody said nope, as in hell no. Media says no, it isn't. It isn't. They need privacy. Okay, they need privacy. Because I was going to ask my namesake, Raymond, why did you say no? But Mide had actually given her answer, and she has said no. No, it's not right. They need their privacy and no third party. Bukilisha says no as well. Then I have somebody said, okay, Mide said they are starting their new home. Okay. And from Mommy Joan Olukon, in Africa or other Asians, it works well, but I don't think it will work well with children of nowadays. Hey, it is well. Okay, I would please crave the indulgence of those that have given their answers as no. So please expatiate more. Mide has said, as far as she's concerned, she does believe that these people need their privacy. They don't need any third party in their marriage as at that time. They need their privacy. They need to be by themselves. Okay, that's the only person that I've really seen that have given me reason behind their answer. So Miriam mother said nope. I'm now asking why. Why did you say no? Then Bukilisha said no. Somebody else said no. We need to know why. I love Mommy Janulukon's answer. She said in Africa or other Asian, it works well, but I don't think it will work well with children of nowadays. Mommy Janulukon, why do you think it will not work well? Please, where's everybody? Because this thing, Sister Raymond, she's still emphasizing on that. Nope. Which, I need to know why, ma. I need to know why did you say no? Mommy John, because these days child married to different cultures. Okay, so are we trying to say that if it is Africa to Africa or Niger to Niger, or like, if you're from the same tribe, it will be okay, it might be okay? Is that what Mommy Luko is trying to say? Mama, I've not heard from you, ma. Please, people, I notice nowadays that whenever we have this show, people come late, and then when they come late, they drag us back. They're like, we are still having this conversation. No, don't end it. If you know anyone that would normally be on this show, please remind them that the show has started, or send them a reminder. Just nudge them. A lot of people will say, thank God you reminded me. I wouldn't have known that the show had started. If anybody that would normally be here, please nudge them. Now let me read. Mommy Lucas says because of different cultures. Okay, I understand that. Someone said even if we agree, they won't go like they intend to. It won't go like they intend to. Ooh. Mide, can you expatiate more on that? It won't go as they intend to. Even if we agree for them to come, is that what you're trying to say? And then Momo John Lucas says, and this is a modern world as well. Okay. Maybe this will bring me to the issue of people living with family in the first place. Why would anybody want to stay with newlyweds? Why would anybody want to live? Kí ni reason? Kí ni ìdí tí àwọn èèyàn máa fi ń bá lọ́kọláya gbélé? Especially the newlyweds. What could be the reason behind newlyweds having to have somebody live with them? Now, let me read what Lee Updated said. Lee Updated said most of the time they cause problems than helping. No matter what, couples are bound to have problems, but third party may make it worse. Okay. Somebody said, yes, auntie, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Newly wedded couple need their privacy. All right. Thank you for all your contribution. Hey, thank you for joining us, Joyful Noise. We are glad to have you here. Now, for those that are just coming in, we're talking about, is it okay, is it right for family members to live with newlywed couples? And if your answer is yes, why? If your answer is no, why? Now, a lot of people have been talking, majority, if I would say almost everybody has said no. People should not live with newlyweds. They should let them have their privacy and blah blah. But my question now is, why do people live with newlyweds in the first place? Why would everybody want to live with newlyweds? Somebody said it will not work with Gen Zs. Oh my days. Okay, people, let's talk about kí ni nǹkan tó tiẹ̀ máa ń fà in the first place. Tí ó máa ń fà tó máa ń di pé I have to live with my brother even though he's living. I want to live with my sister even though they are living with. I want to live with my cousin. I want to live with my children even though. Kí ni àwọn nǹkan tó lè fà tó lè jẹ́ kí èèyàn di pé people are living with? Because sometimes we need to look at the reason first. Why would anybody want to live with newlyweds? What's the reason? Why? Mommy Janoluko said, sometimes it's the newlyweds that wants to stay with their parents to save money. Okay. It could be for reason of saving money. Okay. Island Luxury Living, thank you for joining us. Lee Abdullah said, back in the days, our parents didn't have it easy as well. But because women just had to tolerate nonsense, all in the name of wanting to remain married. Okay, now we've seen a lot of different opinions now on this show, talking about living with married couple, family members living with married couples. I'm still waiting for those answers. What are the reasons? Why would anybody want to live with married couples? Let's first of all look at that. We've established the fact that nope, most people have gone no, nobody should live with married couples or especially newly married. Nobody should live with them. We should leave them alone. We should let them have their privacy. There shouldn't be third party in the marriage and blah 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 blah. We've talked about that. Okay, kí ni nǹkan tó máa ń fà tó máa ń di wípé ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ń gbé pẹ̀lú wa, or ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyàwó ń gbé pẹ̀lú wa, ẹ̀gbọ́n kan ń gbé pẹ̀lú wa, àbúrò kan ń gbé pẹ̀lú wa. What are the reasons? Kí ló máa ń fà? What are the reasons? Because I have these questions to come on board. Because even if you look into all my books, I talk about this. Even back in the days, they used to have a particular little young person that they normally bring to accompany the bride back in the days. You know, everybody has been talking about the issue of Gen Zs, that Gen Zs will not want it. Gen Zs want their privacy. You know, back in the days, they purposely bring someone to accompany the bride on the night of her wedding. They call the person eniyawo. They call the, as in like jara, as an extra for the bride. Now, let's talk about it. What changed? Why is it that now we no longer celebrate people living with the couple? Why? What changed? Back in the days, it wasn't a problem. In fact, they purposely allow somebody to go with the bride on the night of her wedding. They allow somebody to go with the bride from the bride's family. And the reason is, if you look at my book, one of my books talk about is, if you have not gotten this book, honestly, get it to $9.99 on Amazon. So that one as well. There's so many information in there that has to do with our culture. You know, we are saying this our culture. We need to retain our culture. But having said that, there are some of our culture that needs to be abolished because they are no longer useful, or they're no longer relevant, so to speak. Now, one of them is this issue of people living with couples. Back in the days, we had a community life. Hey, Yahoo Baba is here. Traditionally, thank you for joining. God bless you. Thank you for joining us. We're talking about is it okay for family members to live with married couples, especially newlyweds. Ẹ̀kọ́ tá à ń gbé sọ náà lè ṣó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kí ẹbí, mọ̀lẹ́bí wọ́n máa gbé pẹ̀lú lọ́kọláya, pàápàá jùlọ tọkọ-tìyàwó tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣègbéyàwó. Now, many people have said no. Pardon me. Many people have said no. Some said in their privacy, some said, but tabanika wo bí àṣà wa bó ṣe rí, bí bó ṣe jẹ́ bá ṣe ti wà láti ayé àtijọ́, back in the days. And I'm sure it's not just Yoruba, it's also other tribes as well. But the one that I'm 100% sure of is that of Yoruba. In the Yoruba tradition, we even used to have somebody to accompany the bride to her husband's house on the day of wedding. Lálẹ́ ọjọ́ ìgbéyàwó, tó bá ṣe mú ìyàwó lọ báyìí, wọ́n máa mú mọ́ńkele kan tẹ̀lé ìyàwó lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n pè ní eniyawo. They call it eniyawo, as in jara. We're going to talk about why that particular tradition can no longer be practiced or is no longer relevant. Now, many people have said the couple, they need their privacy. Somebody said, back in the days, people endure it because there was this rule that says women endure no matter what. Somebody said they're going to cause trouble between husband and wife. That's why they don't advise that family members should live with couples. And if I may ask, nobody has been able to answer the question I throw open. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Mo bèrè pé, if at all, if people are living with a couple, what are the reasons? What could cause family members to be living with couples? And I really want to hear our opinion regarding this. What are the reasons behind? I think Momoliko has said a little bit about it. She said maybe to save money. Sometimes maybe it's actually the couple that are living with the family. Maybe, back in the days gone, everybody. So back in the days, the community life, you live with the same community, the same premises, baby, it used to be like community kind of thing. But nowadays, people are no longer welcoming that idea. So we are asking, why? What changed? Mommy said, okay, I said savings and child care. Now, I'm going to get to that point. We're looking at reasons. Kí ni ìdí tí bí fi máa ń gbé pẹ̀lú èèyàn? Ara ẹni wọ́n ti sọ yẹn nígbà míì láti save owó ni. Back in the days, one of the major reasons why people traditionally, I don't know what's going on. Let me send you a request. I don't know why it's not as usual. So let me see if I can add you. Somebody is trying to join the live. Who the man to me says Instagram by Shiva. Okay, so I've sent you the request. I think it might be better for you to accept. Many reasons. One of the many reasons then was because back in the days we had the community life, a community life where network I can't see you, dear. Maybe there were a network here. Fantastic. Should we do it again, sis? Should we do it again? Let's do it again. Let me send you the request again and you try and join. And if you can't join, if you can hear me, please call on the phone so you can speak, people can hear you. Because me, more reason to network change. I'm sorry, somebody's trying to join the live show, but network is funny. I'll send you the invite again, see if you can join. And if not, please call me on my mobile +447828500938. Now, I was talking about the reasons behind all these things back in the days. Back in the days, we live in community. In fact, nínú ilé kan, ẹ̀gbọ́n àbúrò wọ́n máa fẹ́yàwó síbẹ̀. So community life wà, kò sí ni ọmọ kan máa báyọ̀ kan gbé. In fact, ó pẹ̀lú àwọn àṣà àti ìṣe Yorùbá back in the days where they will use somebody, they would actually purposely give the bride a spare, what do I call it now? One young child to come with the bride. Oh dear, she be there one. Go pick you. Can you ring you? Can you hear me? Sis, can you hear me? I can't see you. It's just going around. I don't know. It's on buffer. I don't know what's going on. Somebody's trying to join me live. Could they just call Wale? Maybe network is very poor. Can everybody hear me? But I can't see her. Okay, sis, please call me on my mobile to leave your opinion, or you leave a voice note. Network will just keep on Wale sorry Instagram. Sorry everybody. Okay, now it was even part of our tradition back in the days. So purposely send a young girl alongside to bring to accompany the bride. And the major reason they do that back in the days was because they felt, thank you everybody for confirming that they can hear me. They do that back in the days because they believe that the bride is new in this new family, and she will be so lonely because she's not used to this new family, and they just bring a young girl to accompany her so that she doesn't feel lonely. It is what she might say in back in the days. But we obviously know that so many things have changed nowadays. In fact, nobody lives in any community anymore. Everybody lives away from home most of the time. So in fact, most of the time the couple, they live on their own. They have their own apartments away from home. So nowadays most people want their privacy. Most people want to be by themselves. They don't really want any interruption and what have you. So that has changed over the years. Now let's talk about, if at all, okay, let me mention a few other things that cause people to live with couples. For example, if the couple have aged parents that cannot take care of themselves, sometimes they are forced to have their parents living with them. That's part of the reasons why people will live with their children that are newly married. And I don't even know, like Mommy Onuko also said, sometimes as well, it could be because of childcare. It could be because of childcare. Maybe the couple are already pregnant and they're looking for somebody to help them with childcare, which I'm going to actually go to now. When it comes to childcare, maybe because of childcare is the reason why you're saying one of the parents to come and live with us. Now, let's quickly digress a little bit. Who should go? Parent of the bride or parent of the groom? Or mom? Is it mother of the bride or mother of the groom that should come when it comes to supporting with childcare? Ejo, please, people, everybody is quiet. Don't be quiet on me, I beg you. Please, 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 let me hear your opinion. Should it be mother of the bride or that of the groom that should come if the reason they are living with them is for childcare purposes? Please, people, talk. Okay, I'm going to play. Thank you. Traditionally, I can see that you have left us a voice note. Let me play that voice note for us to hear. I don't know why it is. Somebody said bride. Why? Somebody said both, but groom more. Why? I want to know why. Please try and give answer a reason for this answer. Somebody said the parent of the bride should be the one to come. Somebody said both can come, but groom more. Okay, when we say both can come, are they supposed to come at different times, or they're supposed to come together at the same time? And then Momeluko said both, but grooms more. Why grooms more? Ejoma, Please, Mide, why do you think the bride's mom should be the one? Let me play the message from Traditional Leader. She was trying to join us earlier.
Good evening, everybody. I think Instagram is doing its thing again today.
Yes.
In all things, we give thanks. So, my little contribution basically to what our topic is up today, I think it's not written in black and white. As we all know, everybody's situation is different. Everybody's circumstance is different.
Yeah.
I kind of sit on the fence in this particular topic, whether should we not. I know of a live experience where the couple, groom's parents were not in the country and they came specifically for the wedding. And you know how it can be, arranging visas, the amount of money for the ticket and everything like that. So they used that opportunity to stay for a bit, and they stayed with the couple, for like 3 months post wedding. So situations like that, will also warrant that kind of thing. Although they were not there full time, I think they went to see families in between, etc., etc., etc. But my point is this: that we also need to look at the fact that it depends on relationship. It's much about the relationship you have with in-laws. Back in the day, it was the norm. And why was it successful or why was it unsuccessful? It's all down to individuals, all down to how we build relationships and how we are to individuals. Certain things, as an individual you cannot condone. Other people do. They can, sometimes even take the mick. But that's why some people are like, no, I don't want privacy and something like that. It can be an advantage and it can be a disadvantage. It all depends on the individual. It all depends on the family member or the person that's coming to stay. Likewise, as one mommy has already said, you may need that extra support. You may need it to save. I know of an Asian couple, a few Asian people actually, that is their natural culture. So, but God will help us all. It's not easy. But by the grace of God, it shall be well in Jesus' name. Amen. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sis. That was coming from Traditionally, and I think she just hit it on the head. She said that it depends on the relationship that you have with these people before the time. She actually gave example of, for example, couples that are in the abroad here, and maybe the parents came from Nigeria to come and celebrate their wedding, and they hang around for another 6 months. There's some people, and that's another thing. Temporary stay and permanent stay is a different one. We have some people that are just temporarily around, and there's some they stay permanently. Now we're talking about parents. A lot of people are emphasizing on the parents living with the couple. Most likely, parents are most likely going to be living with a couple for so many reasons. One of the reasons is if they are aged and they are quite old, they don't have anybody to take care of them, and they have to be with the family. And then sometimes maybe because, like she said, an example she gave, they are around in town, they don't live nearby, they just came around and they have to stay around for some time, and then they will leave later. There's a lot of reasons. But in this case, we're not just talking about parents, we're talking about also extended family members. Sometimes brothers, sometimes siblings of the bride, siblings of the groom living with the couple. Sometimes even to the point of extended family living with couples, even newlyweds. There's some family that are like that. They are interwoven. What could be possibly go right or go wrong with that? Now, let me read comments of people. When I was talking about who should stay with parents, for example, who should stay with a couple, for example, when people said one of the reasons why family members live with married couples, especially newlyweds, could be for reasons of omugo, as in helping them with childcare. And I'm like, okay, in the case of omugo, who should come? Somebody said the bride's parents. I said the bride's mom. I said why? I have not received any answer. I have not received any answer. And then the second one, another person said both of them should come, but groom more. And I asked why. Then I said, should they come at the same time or should they come at separate times? Somebody said one after the other. A lot of reasons behind these things. Seriously speaking, a lot of families have entered into trouble just because people living with them. It could be both of advantage and of disadvantage, especially with this generation. Hey, thank you for joining us, Jadara Designs, and then Booms Sikus. I'm sorry if I didn't say your name well. Hey, Royayo is here, everybody. Thank you for joining us, sis. God bless you. Then Mommy Oluko says it depends on the relationship they both have with the bride and groom. Okay, everybody has been emphasizing on the importance of relationship. Relationship does matters a lot. You know, a relationship between the whoever is coming to live with the couple matters a lot, and also the fact that they are coming to stay permanently or temporarily is another bone of contention. Are they coming to stay permanently? Then we talk about culture and tradition. There are some families that in their own family, like it's very common among the Igbos, that when you marry, you are actually meant to raise a member of the family, as in bring them up, you know, train them, give them a trade. They will live with you, they will stay with you, they will help, and also you have to kind of establish them in a trade. It's part of the Igbo's culture. You know, I don't know if they still do it now, but I know they, as at 5-10 years ago, they're still doing stuff like this. I don't know if it's still on, you know. So sometimes it's part of the culture. And back in the days, there was not a lot of problems with these things. Or maybe there were, that people didn't really absolutely bother about. Yes, somebody has left us a voice note. I'm going to play the voice note in a minute. That people didn't really were not too keen. They did. It wasn't a problem. You know. But nowadays, it's bringing a lot of challenges to couples. Somebody said temporary is fine. I don't know about permanent ones in these days. Okay, can I throw this question open? What about in a situation where one of the parents is aged, as in is quite old, and they can't look after themselves, and then they have to stay with the family? You know, would that be a good excuse for parents to live with family? Because the song we play earlier, hey, ìyá ló ṣọlọkọ mi wá sáyé, bàbá ló lọkọ tí mo bá wá sáyé. You know, it's tough. You know, Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní pé nítorí kí ẹ má bàa jìyà lèèyàn ṣe ń bímọ. So is it okay? You know, probably we're going to continue with this topic next week because it's a very wide topic. Is it okay when the parents are quite elderly and they decide to stay with the family or something? What are the implications of all these things? What are the advantages and disadvantages of family members living with couples, especially newlyweds? Let me listen to this voice note. Somebody has left us a voice note. Please remember that on this show, you can leave us a voice note, people. You can leave us a voice note, everybody. You can leave me a voice note, or you call me directly on +44 7828 500938, +44 7828 500938, or you can decide to send me a request to join the show if Instagram will allow us. YouTube, I can see a few comments from here. I'm sorry, I think I got distracted, so I lost those comments. The Otis call was okay. I'm so sorry. I was busy concentrating on Instagram and on Facebook. So if you have left me a comment and I did not respond, I'm sorry. I was not ignoring you. Especially my YouTube people wanting keep for me. You're not responding to comments. Emma Binu. Okay, now let's listen to this. Let's listen to this voice note.
Good evening, Olotsu. Eku weto, eku she, eku waju.
Thank you, ma.
My own opinion regarding should a married couple have someone living with them, it's a big no, a no for me. Well, back in the days, it's a barbaric idea. I will tell you the truth. But so our parents don't have a choice. They didn't have choices then, because especially in the part of the world that we came from. So she understand, and most of the time man bring a war in the family of the bride and of the groom, because and mostly the idea of claiming initially they might start to be nice. They might start off nice. Let me put it that way. They might start off nice. So by they become sensitive in the house. And it might mean also by side family yawo. It doesn't necessarily have to be yawo siblings. Shemo. Major reason is because of poverty. Ìyàwó tí ò tí bímọ àtúwọ̀ máa bá ọlọ́mọ tó mọ, you know, ṣẹ́dẹ̀mọ̀
àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n fi ránṣẹ́ ọmọdé ṣì ni most of them máa ń jẹ́. Obviously, because this person is a child, the child will misbehave. Ìyàwó àbọ̀kọ àbáwí. Àwọn òbí ọmọ yẹn tó bá ti ní wọ́n wá yọjú sí Èkó àbí wọ́n yọjú sí wherever lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n máa tẹ ọmọ náà ṣé wọ́n ṣàṣe dáadáa ṣé bí ò pa ẹ́ ibẹ̀ ní ẹgbẹ̀rin ọ̀tẹ̀ tí ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ àǹtí mi náà mi àbí ọkọ àǹtí mi náà mi you know, and that is how it starts. Ibẹ̀ lógun àtọ̀tẹ̀ tí ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ and some families will like ìfọwọ́kọmọ wa àná ló jẹ́ sí ẹ orò lànà and blah blah blah. I will use my husband for example. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mọ́mísí ọkọ mi ní ẹ̀gbọ́n last born wọn ló wá sílé tán ní wọ́n fi ṣe ọmọ ìyàwó wá she understand. Okay, when they started growing up they were growing up right. Àǹtí èmi ò mọ bí màmá ọkọ mi ṣe treat àbúrò wọn o but tí wọ́n bá fún wèrè lọ́kọ́ ọ̀dọ̀ ara ẹ̀ ni ó máa kọ́ ebè sí. Ọkọ mi ní màmá òun tọ́jú wọn dáadáa but lo and behold his mom died. Ẹni tó jọmọ ìyàwó òun náà dàgbà ó bímọ bó ṣe treat ọkọ mi títí tó fi kú ní last year. He never liked my husband nor his siblings, so God knows what would have transpired. She understand. So ìgbìnrin ọ̀tẹ̀ ni now ó ti maltreat àwọn ọkọ mi ó ti hate ọkọ mi gan tèmi gan mọ̀ sí nígbà tá a eventually fẹ́ra. Okay, òun náà ti wá bímọ. The enmity have transferred to ọkọ mi àtàwọn ọmọ woman yẹn náà wọn ọ̀rẹ́ because while they were growing up mama wọn ti fọwọ́ sí wọn nínú pé òun ò like àwọn ọmọ àǹtí òun. Ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ I don't know, I'm just using that as an illustration, as an example pé ó máa ń fa ìgbìnrin ọ̀tẹ̀ ni. Then ọmọ mi ẹlẹ́ni efele ni wọ́n ìyàwó àtọkọ wọn wà ń bẹ̀ bóyá orí wọn tó ń jẹ bread tán ní kó lọ jẹ ráìsì tó kù pé bírèdì ó dẹ̀ lè má tó àbí kán jẹ ráìsì kan ní bírèdì tó kù lánàá lọ jẹ ọmọ yẹn máa rò pé wà ìtàn ṣe fóun ní nǹkan báyìí ẹni burúkú wà nù wọn ìyàwó àtọkọ tó ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láì fún wọn ojú lásán máa fi control. You know where we come from and you understand what I mean. So nǹkan tí mo lè ní kí n sọ ní ipa eré ẹ̀yẹn nìyẹn máa ń jẹ kójú.
Thank you so much, everybody. I'm sure some of us are wondering what we're talking about. The show is about to end. That's why I always want people to come on time. We're talking about why it is okay or not okay for extended family to live with couples, especially newlywed couples. If some people have said it's a no, don't try it. It's not good for them, you know. Especially the newlyweds, give them space, let them, let them enjoy themselves. Some people said, well, maybe it depends on the relationship. Some people said, what about if the parents are elderly and they need to be somewhere and all of that? We all know that we don't want our parents to suffer. We need to think about the implications of this on the couple. Now, and some people, they're upbringing. There's somebody on this show, I will not mention her name. You can never go to a house without finding people. I don't know how she does it. Some of us are not so good at that. Personally, I lived with people very well. I lived with my auntie, and all the time that I was there, it was fantastic. I didn't have any issue. I didn't have any problem. But there's some people that came to live with that same my auntie in that same house that couldn't stay. They left. So it depends on the upbringing as well. I am a product of living with people. I live with a lot of my aunties and all, and I was quite fine because I was very useful to them. I was very polite. I was but I have people that came. They were lazy, like she said. They would complain. Won't share me by. Won't share me by. I didn't say anything wrong. Whatever they asked me to do, I'm being obedient. But some children are not like that. Some will come and cause trouble between couples. Now, the way we are brought up, the way we are wired in Nigeria, in Africa, especially the Yoruba. Africa, in Niger tradition, we are community oriented. We are connected one way or the other. We support and raise each other. I have an uncle of mine. He's still alive by the grace of God, and I'm praying that God will spare his life. In fact, two of them. There are people on this show that know some of them. One of them came on my book launch the other day, Professor Fagade. That man raised his own children, raised extended family's children. In fact, I will even bring my friends who will come to his house. Him and his wife will accept us. We didn't have any issue. There was no abuse whatsoever. There was no segregation. There was no whatever whatsoever. We had so many of us living with them. They shop as if they are shopping for a hostel. And today they are enjoying it. But back in the days, it's different from now. you know. And some of those, most of us still remember them as if they are our parents. No, don't get me wrong, there's advantage in it if you can, and if you know that you can raise these children like your own. But we have a lot of issues nowadays. People will bring in other people's children and treat them nastily. If you cannot raise other people's children, please do not accept them. Like myself, I'm not trying to be funny here. You know, I can help from a distance. If you know that is who you are, why do we do it? And also nowadays, because of this sensitivity and what touch me, if I just say one for nowadays we see some uncles, and back in the days it happens. It's just that we didn't have anybody to talk about it. I don't think, God spare my life, God spare the life of my husband, I don't think I would want my child to go and live with anybody, you know, because things have changed. Things are like time have changed. Ọmọ mi wọ́n ṣe nǹkan kan fún o, ó kàn fẹ́ fi wàhálà kọ sí family yẹn lọ́rùn, á ní wọ́n ṣe gbá fóun, wọ́n ṣàwò fóun, ọmọ mi á ní wọ́n touch òun. So tọ́lọ́mọ bá lè raise ọmọ, if you can raise your own child, please raise your child. Kọ́lọ́mọ á fi kú pẹ̀lú nǹkan kan nínú wa. Now talking about whether or not they can come and help with child care, thank God for back home in Nigeria, there's a lot of alternative help to parents coming to sit down and do omugo. In fact, nowadays we the new generation of grandparents, because some of us are already grandparents, some of my age are already grandparents, some of us are working towards being grandparents. Those of us, this new generation of grandparents, we want to slay as well. If your upbringing tolerates it, if you know that you can afford it, if you know that you can do it without maltreating that person, without that person causing trouble, why not? But if you know that, you know, you cannot, please stay away from it. Stay away from it. Let me play this clip before I round up. Let me play this clip, you know.
Opinion about in-laws living with their children. You know, are you for or against? Against. Why? They found in love, and they have moved on to create a home.
Yes.
Let it be their choice, whoever it is they want to bring on board. And if they don't want it, then you must respect their space. Because they have to build their own home, have their own children also. Parents should give their children that space. In fact, they should give them a lot of yard. Yeah. You can go visit. Okay. You can go do a mugo. Yeah. You can go do Christmas. Yeah. If they want you to come, yes, why not? But you must learn to respect them also. Tell us a bit more about Labake Olododo.
That's coming from a very popular Nigerian actress. You know, her daughter is about to get married, and we all know it. Now, let's talk about the imposition. When you impose it, Auntie Eniola, thank you for joining us. You're not too late. You're welcome, man. Thanks for joining us. I'm sure you can always watch this from the beginning. Now, let's talk about this one. Let it be the choice of the couple. Me, where I stand. Let it be the choice of the couple. Okay, I want to stay with you. I want to come to you. Let it be the choice of the couple. Please, if you can see hear me, can I see some thumbs up? Everybody's quiet. You know, let it be the choice of the couple. Let them be able to discuss and agree within themselves. Under no circumstances should you impose yourself on them. You know, because that's another thing. I love what she said. If they want you to come, that's fine. But if they don't want you to come, please stay in your house. You know, things have changed. Generations have changed. But if people are in dire need, for example, maybe I live in Lagos and one of my brother's children wants to come to Lagos to come and probably apply for a job, or they found a new job while they are trying to get themselves together. They're looking for somewhere to stay temporarily. Maybe yes, I can allow them. If I cannot allow them, maybe if I have enough to sponsor them to stay somewhere, you know, because you're sometimes see finish. You know, see finish. I know people that will respect you, give you all the respect once they have not been to your house. Once they come to your house, see finish have started. Things that you normally will not. Thank you everybody for giving me thumbs up. Things that you will normally not put out. things that you will not, want anybody to hear about. Another thing that I see, the reason why people don't want people to live with them nowadays is for privacy. Nowadays, nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ilé oníkálukú lóníkálukú tí ń jẹ èkúté onídòdó, because you don't want your issues out there. Every family has their own peculiarities and their own issues. That's another reason why people don't want people to live with them nowadays. Now, if you come to my house, you have to abide by my rules and everything. So there's a lot of factors that are involved in it. Personally, if I ask, it depends, like somebody said. I wouldn't say yes, it is totally wrong for couples to have people live with them, whether newlywed or old couples. I wouldn't say it's totally no. It's entirely up to both of them. It's entirely up to both of them. They need to decide. And then another thing again, it has to be agreement between the couple. Some, like what Lee Updated said, there are some situations where ẹkọ máa rí èèyàn kan tó máa gbé báàgì tó máa dé ni, ìyàwó wa pọkọ sí yàrá pé kálélè àwa ní ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi níbo ló ti ń bọ̀, ó ń bọ̀ látàbúlé, to come and do what? To come and stay with us. How come I'm just hearing this for the first time? It doesn't matter, make do with it. It should never be like that. It should be a thorough conversation, a thorough discussion, an agreement between the two couples, and you have to count your costs. No, kò lè gbé bí, why tó ṣe lè gbé bí, nǹkan báyìí ni ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ, mo lè bí máì láti sponsor ẹ̀ kó gbé níbò míì. If it is that is what's going to work for you, you have to know what's work for you. And I know some people, I know someone, she's on this show, I don't want to mention her name. Me in the UK, me délé wọn rí kí má báyàn. I'm just wondering. I told her, I said, how are you doing it? Do you know how many people they have helped? New people coming from Nigeria, some of them have been mean to them, some of them have been very useful to them. To her and her husband, they are comfortable. They don't looking bother àwọn kò sí jọ́ tí mo délé wọn tí mi lè báyàn bí mi bá ń tọ́ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ láti Nàìjíríà àtọmọdé àtàgbà everybody ló gbélé wọn. They don't find it doesn't bother them. If that is who you are, tọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ fún ẹ lórí ọ̀fẹ́ yẹn, why not? But people like myself, àwọn akọ́wà tẹ́ pé tá a bá fi nǹkan wá síbi kan ibi tá a fi sí la fẹ́ wá bá nígbà tá a bá dé, even though I live with people. You understand? You can come temporarily, you can come, but you can't. I don't want anybody living with me permanent. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had people that stay with me, my husband's cousins, my own, people have lived with me in this house and everything. But I have, it's not a permanent thing, So the person is laughing because I'm talking about her. So people, please. Do whatever is good for both of you. There has to be an agreement between the couple. Don't just turn up. We used to do that thing back in the days. I have another uncle of mine. He's still alive by the grace of God, and I'm praying that God will spare his life. Now I give kudos to the wife. Pé iṣẹ́ ni màmá yìí ṣe. Láyé ìgbà yẹn ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ọmọ àbúrò a kò máa gbé báàgì wá láti ilé ni a kò máa dọ́dọ̀ wọn ni ẹ ká sọ̀sà kí lẹ wá ṣe aṣọ ni dé kálẹ̀ sọ fún pé ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ àtọ̀ àti dé náà nìyẹn. I will be there, and the wife will accept us. The woman is still alive, the man is still alive. Today they are enjoying it, but in Kotiyato, in Kotiyato, see, bó ṣe máa ń rí ní ayé ìgbà yẹn. Most importantly, as I said, I will lay emphasis on individual preferences. Please don't let us impose this on them. Kóníkálukú bímọ tó lè tọ́ and all of that, And please do not, I repeat, do not ever impose things on people. Like most of the, somebody said groom side. It happens on the bride side as well, but mostly on groom side. Oh my mom, my baby, no, deal with it. No, it should never be. It should never be like that. A lot of things can go wrong. Then sometimes it can put a strain on the financial strength of the family. If you can afford it, then yes. If you cannot afford it, no. It can put a strain on their privacy. It can put a strain on the cultural expectations. Expectation of the cultural expectation is so high. They expect so much from the couple. Please, whatever you do, make sure that it does not have any negative impact on your marriage. Make sure that it's an agreement between both of you. But on this show, I am saying it tonight categorically that I will never say yes or no. Married couples accepting that people should live with them is entirely up to you. But make sure that it's something that is you both agree. It's something that you can deal with, something that you can accept. And if you have any member of the family over and they are beginning to become a problem, please let them go. As long as it doesn't affect your marriage negatively, it is so important that you do not allow. A lot of marriages have ended because of this thing that we are talking about, and a lot of marriages have, they are thriving, and a lot of people are enjoying their old day today because of our motor komora. So it's not strictly no go area, if you know what I'm saying. So please, let's bear that in mind. Our abalakini somebody said, abalakini kishe for tonight. Oh my God. I'm trying to find it out. Let me see if I'll find it. I actually saved it here so that we can all listen to this. 1 second, please. I'll find it out. I'll find it now. What happened? What did I do? This one is interesting. I know some of us will want to hear this. Don't tell me that I've lost this thing. Go pay me. Go pay me seriously if I lost it. I really want to play it for us to see. But what happened? What did I do? Oh, sugar. I think I lost it. I will probably just say it with my mouth. I wanted to play it so that we can hear it, but I think I'd lost it. Oh gosh, sorry about this. Oh, hold on. Sorry guys. I can't find it. My mama flash go pay me tire. Anyways, I can't find it. Okay, I'm gonna have to say with my mouth. It's about this newlyweds, yeah, that's on the night of the wedding, the bride suddenly realized that the man cannot do anything. Yeah. So she was like, no, are you joking? Are you trying to joke? Are you trying to pull my leg? Are you for real? And the guy said, no, I'm not pulling your leg. I'm for real. I can't do anything. So, okay, I think I found it. Wait.
And hood is not working.
I found it. The man just said my manhood is
not work. Wait. Let me say your engine. You don't knock. Alice, please don't make this harder than it is. The thing hard. It hard. How person won't do now? If you this is not the one, what you won't come to do? Listen, you can leave if leave go away. No, they leave go anywhere. They talk another thing. They talk leave go away. Leave all this big mansion with the money and all the car and everything. They go find you to go stand where those Azumto children come. They tell me waiting. Say they like me. So it's all about the money.
Anyway.
Now, money?
The main thing that I wanted us to, because of time, the main thing that I wanted us to hear that is the man disclosing to the bride on the night of their wedding that I'm so sorry, my manhood is not working. And the girl was like, what? Are you joking or what? She said, no, I'm not joking, I mean it. And then the man now said, well, sorry, you can leave just on the night of the wedding. Now, I want to throw it open. This is Abalakini Kishe, as in, what would you have done? Now, the guy was like, you can leave. The girl was like, I should leave. Leave, as in, on the night of the wedding, So, what would you have this person do? If you are the lady, this person, this is something, sometimes when we see these things happen in movies, we think they're just doing it for movie's sake. But sometimes we will be shocked that they actually happen. Our time is fast spent, people. We only have 5 minutes to discuss this. Please, I'm throwing it open to us because a lot of us will be wondering, didn't they do anything before the wedding? Some of us didn't do anything before wedding. Some people still don't do nothing before the wedding. So the man waited until and the guy is very rich. Let's leave the Let's leave the other part of the conversation till some other time, because the guy said the lady should, I should leave all this mansion and go where, but the guy was like, so is it about the money? No, it's not about the money. Why didn't you let me know before the day of the wedding that you can't do nothing? Then I will have made my decision. Now we are married, everybody, the ceremony, the wedding was a big wedding, everybody knows what happened. And on the night of the wedding, this lady was trying to kind of, oh yeah, about me, what's going on? And the man did not say, he just broke the news. I'm not sure. He just said, my manhood is not working. You heard it. And the guy was like, ha, your man is not shaking it. And the guy said, sorry, I'm sorry, boy. If you want to leave, you can leave. So if you're the lady, what would you do? What would you advise? And people that are yet to go into marriage, because we all know that, well, this is, if it's crazy, the world we are living in now. Everybody kept on saying the man is wicked, the man is wicked. Fine, the man is wicked. What would you have this lady do? They asked the question, if God forbid, if someone find themselves in that shoe, what would you have that person do? Because obviously, it's not about saying, oh, a little bit skinny, the man just said it. My manhood is not doing nothing. And the girl was like, it's not shaking me. It can. Everybody kept on saying it can. Okay, it can. What would you have him do, people? This person is seeking for advice now. Oh yeah, it's sorrow. 5 minutes, what to 3 minutes. Oh, for no 14 far. Somebody said this is about swallow it in. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I'm waiting for advice. You can leave a quick voice note if you want to advise this person. What would she have her do? Should she leave? Should she file for divorce? This is a wedding night, It's not as if they've been married and the man has always been okay and something happened and the man cannot do anything. The man couldn't do anything. And obviously they didn't do nothing before marriage. So don't come to me and say, didn't they try before marriage? Some of us didn't try before marriage, and some people still do not try before marriage. So don't come with that play. Did they not try? They didn't try. The man, this one had waiting you think. This one had passed waiting you think. Because of it, please leave me alone. I can't laugh, John. Okay, people, I'm listening to the advice, or else I'm gonna have to close this episode like this and leave us to thank God for IVF. That will be the next option, and look for something to be helping myself without fornicating. Somebody said something to be helping yourself. It's not the same. Like what? Somebody said let her leave the man. Let her leave if the man wants it. Deceptive, ringing loud. Share the topic tomorrow. Sorry. I don't even know. Somebody said next week. Antoniola, are you saying we should continue with this next week? This thing that we just said now, people are suffering it. So people are suffering it, especially those of us that we are from this perspective of do not try before marriage. It's a very big topic. It's a big topic, and it's a big issue, which people are really struggling with. So please guys, let's I don't know, somebody I should read mine. What to scroll up. Okay, this is our next topic. I should come back with this topic. Okay, where is your own deceptive ringing out? Okay, joyfulness. Where is the updated one? You have read yours, ma. I think. Okay, it's not you. Okay, I will not leave. I will stay to help you spend your money and wisely save up before I move, and I will make sure he nursed another man's baby under his roof. It's easier said than done. These things, they are so easy. Ronaldo said the ball is in her court. Best thing is for her to leave. Yeah. Somebody said go and get that checked. Can you I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Sometimes we kind of shy away from reality. Sometimes we kind of shy away from reality. We pretend as if some things are not happening. Sometimes we use faith to cover it. Sometimes we are kind of almost forbidden to talk about certain things. Somebody said impotency and erectile dysfunction is crazy. It is not easy. Just leave, you know. People are advising that we should leave. Please, if you want us to bring back this topic next week, please let me know. Let me have a thumbs up, because this topic is not something that we should just sweep under the carpet. Hey, Chemostic. Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Chemostic just won the best. Let me bring out it. I don't want to say it in the wrong way. She just won an award of the best African alaga in the UK. Please celebrate Chemostic for me, ladies and gentlemen. She's here. I've been praying that she should come on board. We are so proud of you, sis. We are so proud of you. Chemostic is one person that is always celebrating other people. I don't think Chemostic she just won the award of Best African Alaga in the UK. Well done, sis. Congratulations. We are super proud of you. And it's our win. It's our win. No. We are celebrating you. Okay, people say we should bring back the topic next week. Yes. We should bring back the topic next week. I think it is worth it. I want to get you know, we pretend as if it's happening. People are suffering. Okay. Bring it next week by God's grace. Those of us that are celebrating Chemostic, thank you. Iroyayo's too was her birthday yesterday, people. Iroyayo's birthday was yesterday. In fact, she's my big sister and she knows. Iroyayo, happy birthday in arrears, says Asherisha Maduluruko Jesu. Thank you, everybody. Guys, time is fast spent, so I'm so surprised how fast time goes. So we have to leave. We have to leave. But next week, from what everybody, from popular demand, we will bring this topic back next week. Although I have another topic plan for next week, but I think I'll bring this topic back next week. You know, help us to have a conversation. Please, people, come early next week. People are always coming late. That's why, you know, we are now have to keep going back. And Teniola, thank you so much, ma. Thank you, everybody that's wishing happy birthday to you, and then congratulations to Chemostic. God bless you. So, àmọ́ òun farun ọ̀nà fún ní kí gbà fún wa tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ àárín jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ lórí ètò lẹ́ni àmọ́ kí n tó lọ, please people, I want to put this book in as many primary, secondary, university library as possible. Please help me to achieve this by sending a DM to nominate a school that, and if you nominate a school, you have to help me make sure that it gets to their library, and they have to take picture with it and send so that people can know that they have received it. You know, God bless you. Lórí ìjọba ìlọ lórí ètò lẹ́ni ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, àmọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe máa ń sọ fún wa ní gbogbo ọ̀sẹ̀ wípé ó máa ń wọn ní ká jẹun ọpẹ́ lẹ́nu, ó ń faná fún ni ò kì í gbà fún wa. Mo ti ń lọ báyìí, èmi Olúwabùnmi aya Ọ̀ṣíbẹ̀rù, lílọ ni mò ń lọ yìí, ogun ó lọ kò dé kò ní bá mi, ogun ó dé kò bá wọn, kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́yìn náà lọ́lá Ọlọ́run ọba. Mo ń gbà ní àdúrà wípé ayọ̀ ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà tí mo fẹ́ fi yín sí lálẹ́ yìí, òun náà ni mo padà wá bá yín lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ní agbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká tètè dé o. Mo wá fàsìkò sọ fún gbogbo wa wípé láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o. Mo ní láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o. Ẹ̀yin ò ní forígun, èmi ò ní fẹsẹ̀ kọ o. Mọ́tò yòówù ká lè wọ̀ kò ní forí sọ̀gì o. Láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé. Láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o. Thank you, everybody. See you next week by the grace of God. God bless you. Hey!
Traditional wedding. Gbogbo lódún fẹ̀rẹ̀ fún etí rẹ̀ yìí. Best of traditional wedding. Ẹ̀bùn lóríṣiríṣi many gives away. Best of traditional wedding. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Best of traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó kọ́ ni lọ́kàn. Best of traditional wedding.
Ṣé ti gbọ́?
Ètò lẹ́sọ̀ traditional wedding ló lọ lọ́wọ́. Kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Lẹ́sọ̀ traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó kọ́ ni lọ́gbọ́n. Lẹ́sọ̀ traditional wedding.
Be updated.
Everything Tuesday on Instagram, every Tuesday on Facebook. 6 p.m. UK time, every Tuesday on Facebook. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fún mi lóye. Let's talk traditional wedding. Ètò ìgbéyàwó tó fún mi lóye.
Let's talk traditional wedding. Thank you so much, everybody. See you next week by the special grace of God. God bless you. Bye.